Today I'll be comparing 3 of the top-selling manual juice squeezers that are all widely available for purchase online and in stores. First up is the OXO Good Grip Citrus Squeezer. This is your more traditionally designed citrus squeezer. It's got 12 small holes at the bottom for the juice to run through. So first we are going to juice a half a lemon, weighing in at 102 grams. Let's see how it does. This is a smaller surface area juicer, so this is really a snug fit for this lemon. And as you can see, as we're squeezing it, there is a decent amount of pulp running through, going into the glass. So that is definitely going to affect the overall juice yield when we measure it. This is weighing in at 39 grams. And like I said before, some of that weight is probably from some of the pulp that made it through. So that's going to definitely affect it. Next up, we have half a lime that's weighing in at 38 grams. So let's see how it does with that. And again, there is some pulp coming through, as you can see, so that is going to affect the weight. It looks like we've got 17 grams of juice with pulp in there. It didn't make too much of a mess. There was a little bit of a splatter, not too bad, but overall it performed pretty well. Next up, we have the Kitchenaid No Mess Citrus Squeezer, which has 18 very small holes on its base, which actually opens up to reveal a collection cup where all the juice is going to go. So in order to get your juice from the squeezer into your cup, you are going to have to tilt it to the left. There's a handy little pour spout. So let's see how this does. First up, we have a half a lemon wedge weighing in at 94 grams. As you can see, nice large surface area, has no issues fitting this half a lemon in there, and absolutely no splatter at all. As I'm pouring it in a glass, I'm seeing nearly no pulp. So this is very, very clean juice. The juice amount is weighing in at 27 grams. Let's try it with a lime. This half a lime wedge is weighing in at 36 grams. Same as before, very easy to squeeze, no mess at all. Juice just pours right in there when you tip it over out of the spout. And our final weight for this is 13 grams. Now, as an added extra bonus for this one, it can be used right on your countertop. So this is going to be great for older people, people with arthritis, people with joint pain. You can use that for extra leverage. You don't actually have to hold this one in the air over your glass. You can do this right on the counter. It collects in the cup, and you could bring it up to your glass and tilt it right in. And once again, as you can see, absolutely no mess from this one. All right, finally, we have the Chef and Fresh Force Citrus Juicer. First and foremost, when you pick this thing up, it is a beast. It's heavy. It's durable. This thing is going to last forever. I mean, you open it up, really nice mechanism. I really like the hinge on this a lot. Very interesting. This has slits in the bottom instead of holes. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. First up, we're going to have a lemon wedge weighing in at 90 grams. It fits with no problem at all. So this has the largest surface area out of all of them. Definitely lemons and limes, as big as you can get. They're going to fit in here, but you might even be able to do smaller oranges in this thing as well. Now, as I'm squeezing it, this takes a decent amount of force. A lot of juice is coming out, and I actually see a lot of pulp coming out and a lot of splatter happening all over the counter. So it's a little messy. And if you look in the bottom of this glass, there's some seeds that made it through. So that is definitely something to consider. It looks like we got 24 grams of juice out of this one, but remember that 24 grams includes some seeds and some pulp in there as well, so that's going to be a little bit skewed. We're going to bring up a lime next, half a lime wedge. It's weighing in at 31 grams. Again, there's some pulp coming through. There's definitely some splatter happening again, and not as difficult, obviously, with the lime it is with the lemon to squeeze it, but this one takes a decent amount of strength to use. And it looks like we got 13 grams of lime juice from this one. So to recap, the OXO Good Grip Citrus Squeezer. Pros: easiest to clean. Cons: smallest surface area and the least durable, will likely need to be replaced most frequently. The Kitchenaid No Mess Citrus Squeezer. Pros: most comfortable to use, little to no pulp in the juice, very little splatter, and it can be used directly sitting on the countertop. Cons: the metal handle does need a little extra TLC when cleaning it to get those fingerprints off, and the plastic does bend ever so slightly when using it. And finally, the Chef and Fresh Force Citrus Juicer. Pros: the largest surface area and the most durable, likely to last the longest. Cons, the least comfortable to use, smaller seeds do make it into the juice, and it did have the most amount of splattering. In the end, the model that impressed me the most is the Kitchenaid No Mess Citrus Squeezer. It was the most comfortable and easiest for me to use. The juice was virtually pulp-free, and it left my kitchen countertops nice and clean. So that's my top choice. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.